Mortal Kombat has always been, and always will be. For millennia, the forces of good and evil have been locked in eternal battle over the control of Earthrealm. Some seek to use the tournament to destroy all that is good. Others seek vengeance, power, or eternal life. Time after time, each individual threat has been vanquished, and Earthrealm has enjoyed relative peace for many years. But there is concern that Earth is once again in peril. And this time, the threat of evil has two faces. It is now known that the sorcerer Quan Chi has escaped from the Netherrealm. Since his escape, Quan Chi has unlocked the secret of the ancient runestone, discovered the ancient undefeatable army of the long-forgotten Dragon King, and most disturbing of all, formed an alliance with one of our deadliest enemies, Shang Tsung. With their combined strength, they plotted to overpower the only two beings who could prevent their total domination of the two realms. The first was the Emperor of Outworld, Shao Kahn. In a false show of allegiance, they sprung their attack. They then traveled to Earthrealm by way of a mystical portal known only to sorcerers and deities. There, they confronted Earth's mightiest warrior and champion of Mortal Kombat, Liu Kang. It has been Shang Tsung's desire to consume the soul of Earthrealm's greatest warrior. With Quan Chi's assistance, he achieved this goal. Liu Kang is dead. They have since returned to Outworld and are using the souls of conquered warriors to resurrect the Dragon King's undefeatable army. Should they succeed, they will have the means to conquer Outworld and eventually Earthrealm. They will be unstoppable. I can no longer stand idly by and watch this evil consume the world. I have relinquished my status as Elder God to return to Earth and lead you all to battle against our old adversaries. We must act now. We must stop this deadly alliance.
Title drop. Alrighty. So I was streaming this earlier, but I was having problems with the internet. But right now we should be good, hopefully. Alright. Let's do Konquest.
It is time, young warrior, for you to begin your worldly training. I have taught you much, but through your travels, you will attain a greater perspective. Remember my words, for they will guide you to your destiny.
The path for every warrior has a humble beginning, and the road to one's destiny is long traveled. Each of life's challenges bring you closer to enlightenment. Experience is the path to understanding. By completing these many journeys to come, you will have gained the strength, speed, and agility and wisdom to master a variety of fighting arts. Every step is a victory. How you maneuver in combat plays as much a part of your strategy as how you punch or kick. Tapping your directional pads toward or away from your opponent will guide your movements as you will see. Step towards the ninja 3 times, then step away 3 times. Well done. Do not assume that offensiveness is always the correct path of victory. A hasty retreat can give you the space you need to plan for your next attack. By quickly tapping twice away from your opponent, you could perform a backward dash. Alright. Basic stuff.
Superb.
I earned 10 rubies. Hooray. Learn and forget. Make the technique a part of yourself before you move on. Becoming familiar with the fighting styles of the warrior you have chosen to emulate is very important. Know a fighting style that you would like yourself, let no attributes escape you. Okay. Done. Often you can perform different attacks with the same button by holding one of the directional pads at the same time. For example, pressing triangle while holding back will execute a different attack than just pressing triangle. Alright. Oh, just a regular one. Okay. Gotcha.
Outstanding.
Looks like it's streaming fine so far. I earned 10 J coins. Forbidden Forest. 1 wins battles by making no mistakes. Making no mistakes is what establishes the certainty of victory, for it means conquering an enemy that is already defeated. Very profound. A text star executed by combining the directional paths in an attack will often strike your opponent in different locations. In Sub-Zero's shuriken fighting style, the circle button will initiate an attack to his opponent's chest. However, by holding back and circle, Sub-Zero will attack his opponent's knees. Alright. Stomp. Done. Mr. High and low attacks can overcome the defense of even the most determined foe. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do. Try again. It is important that you understand how to perform the various types of attacks if you wish to. Okay, let's try again. High and low attacks overcome the... Okay. Strike Scorpion with 2 high attacks and 2... Okay. That's one. That's another one. There we go. Okay, I should have read it. Alrighty. 20 ruby coins. Hooray! Let your rapid, I can't even pronounce that. Let your rapidity be that of the wind. Your rapidity be that of the wind. Your compactness that of the forest. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable at night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Nice metaphors. You must learn to let your fighting techniques flow from you. Every warrior has the potential to effortlessly link his or her moves into one long attack combination. For example, Sub-Zero can combine his shorter attacks 1 and 2 by pressing square and triangle and okay. That was easy. You are indeed a warrior of great skill. You have mastered the techniques of combining many attacks into one attack. This knowledge will serve you well on your coming journeys. Now try the fully Ice Pain combo move. Okay. Done.
Excellent.
20 J coins. A pacifist cultivates good karma. Defense is just as important as offense in the art of Mortal Kombat. A true warrior must know when to avoid contact as well as when to strike. Very true. A defensive warrior can block an attack by holding R2 while his opponent strikes. You must now attempt to block 5 attacks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. Done. Your opponent may attack from above or from below. You must learn to defend from either direction. Of course. Practice what you have learned and block against. Okay. That was easy. I thought he was going to attack from below. Alright. Now block 3 low. Okay, now he is.
Superb.
$20 sapphire coins. Uh-oh, it's buffering. That's not a good sign. I'm just testing out the stream because it looks like it's buff. Okay, we're good. Never mind, we're good. Just making sure we're good. For you to become a true master of Mortal Kombat, you must learn to attack with multiple fighting styles. Every warrior has 3 fighting styles, each with his own strength and weakness. Sub-Zero's 3 fighting styles are Shotokan, Dragon, and the Kori Blade. It is important to understand the different advantages and disadvantages of each fighting style. By using L1, a warrior can instantly switch to another fighting style with a completely different set of attacks and special moves. Depending on the situation, a warrior may choose to switch to a different fighting style to take advantage of its differing attacks. Cycle all 3. Okay. Done. You must now demonstrate your knowledge of the multi-style fightings by striking your foe with an attack from each of your fighting styles. Okay, that's easy. First you must attack Scorpion with any attack, then you must switch. Yeah, I got you. So this one. Done.
Outstanding.
$20 gold coins. If you desire total victory in Mortal Kombat, you must learn to harness the tools of your disposal. The weapon is an extension of every warrior's soul. Though a weapon may deliver a great amount of damage to one's opponent, wielding a weapon also means taking more damage. Be wary of your health while brandishing the weapon. Be wary, okay. Use the Corey blade to beat your opponent's senses. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Alright. Likewise, if your opponent is wielding a weapon, take advantage of his or her increased vulnerability and strike to achieve maximum combatness effectiveness. Attack Scorpion while he is holding his weapon to display his weakness. He will take most damage with it. Okay. Yes, just slice them up.
Well done. $40 sapphire coins.
Alright. A tree sways in the breeze. By mastering the 3D walk, a dexterous warrior can outmaneuver an attack. A dexterous warrior can outmaneuver an attacking foe, avoid external barriers, or force an opponent into an obstacle. A useful 3D walk technique is an evasion. If timed right, an attacking opponent can be dodged. Leave him or her open for a counterattack. This method of evasion will require much practice, but once you have mastered it, you will become a most formidable combatant. Quickly sidestep. Okay. Done.
Excellent.
You have mastered the fundamentals of Mortal Kombat. Use the knowledge as well as you begin your spiritual journey and experience conflict through the eyes of skilled warriors. Good times.